Yo, what's good, everyone? Give me 1 second. One quick second. Oh man, here we go. Ultra finale, huh? Okay. Ultra finale. All right. 1 second. Ultra finale. We're really here, huh, guys? We're really here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, dude, it's 4 a.m. Oh, dude. All right. If it's 4 a.m., I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Or can I? Almost done here, guys. Oh, I'm running a poll as well. I want to check that out in a bit. Hold up. All right, here we go. We're here. Nice. All right, we're all set. Oh man, I can't believe we're here, guys. Ultra finale. All right. First and foremost, how is everybody doing? It is currently 4 a.m. My time, so I don't think there's a worse time to have a reveals and stuff, honestly. But it is. I'm excited, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited. So the reveals and stuff is gonna be 21 minutes long, which is pretty significant. What I'm expecting from this reveals and stuff is pretty self-explanatory. Of course, the Ultra character. I'm expecting some kind of show, right? For example, like we had that whole Fast and the Furious drifting show, right? Last big celebration. We had like the orchestration. We've had the drone show. So we've had cool shows before. I'm expecting a pretty cool show. That's number one, right? I'm also expecting a Zenkai. It's been 3 weeks, guys, since we've gotten a Zenkai. So a good amount of time, right? So I'm expecting that. And if you guys were to ask me who would I like to see between these two characters to get a Zenkai, if it is, because it could be something else, right? It could be Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think a lot of people would. I think it's a pretty cool character, but the thing is, if they do bring out Super Saiyan 4 Goku, guys, the issue that I have with that is the fact that part 1 and part 2 is so bad that Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku needs to be extremely hype, right? I mean, part 1 and part 2 is so bad. Part 1 could have been treated better if they actually made Goku Black good, which they did not, unfortunately. But yeah, let me read the chat here. Hold up, let me pull it up. All right, guys, let me read the chat. Let me shout out some people. What's good, anime? Part 1 was good, not gonna lie. Nah, it's kind of mid. What's good, why? Like, part 1 felt like a 2001 celebration, right? 2021 celebration of some sort. Specs, what's good? Goated Izzy, what's good? Million Dreams, what's good? Kevin, what is good, Kevin? DB Kai, what's good? Is 27K good enough? Yeah, it could definitely be good enough. What's good? Lord Kronos, it's going up a little bit too fast. General Zeno, what's good? Lizette Rodriguez, what is good? Fate, what's good? Regardless, I hope it's more than one Ultra. Do you really hope it's more than one Ultra? I'll tell you guys this. Don't hold your breath. I don't think it's going to be more than one Ultra. What I think they should do, though, is bring out a brand new mechanic for that Ultra, right? So it's not just an Ultra with like amplified stats. Because realistically speaking, guys, what else are you going to bring out for an Ultra character? Yes, his damage is going to be a lot higher, like 350%. I don't know, something freaking crazy, right? It's the Legends Festival, right? Card draw speed ×2, maybe ×3 under some conditions. Like, what else can they do, right? So mechanic, gimmick of some sort, for sure. And new mechanic, you know what I was thinking, guys? So I was thinking about Beast Gohan, right? I was thinking about Beast Gohan, and then that got me to thinking about Orange Piccolo, which got me thinking to a brand new mechanic. So do you know how Orange Piccolo just stands still, like, and takes hits? So what if there's like a mechanic, and it sounds a little bit broken because it is, but it's pretty cool. So what if there's a mechanic for characters like Orange Piccolo, like tanky characters, right? Like big characters, like Orange Piccolo, for example, right? What if there's a mechanic where you pop your green card and you automatically, like, you get a shield of some sort, like your character starts glowing and you start fighting with that character for 5-timer counts? This should utilize the green card better. So let's just say you pop your green card, Orange Piccolo starts glowing, and you hit him, but he doesn't. He still takes damage, but he doesn't budge, right? That'd be pretty cool. Kind of like, in a way. Do you guys remember the old? He's Zenkai now. The old yellow Super Saiyan God, Vegeta that we got, like the old one that got Zenkai, where he cover changes and he blocks. He still takes damage, but then he blows you away. Kind of like that, but in stance, right? Like you'll fight, you'll take it. Kind of like a co-op boss, right? For like 5-timer counts, you'll still take the damage, but for 5-timer counts, he can hit back while he's getting hit, type thing. You know, of course you got to balance that, but that's a new mechanic. And in terms of utilizing the green card more, they could do so much things to make it more immersive instead of just stats. For example, another thing here I've been thinking about for a cool minute now, right? I'm going to take Diamond Goku as an example, right? He has his power pole. Let's just say once he pops his power pole, or once he pops his green card, he takes out his power pole, and then he starts using it for the 15-timer count of whatever buff it extends to in terms of the green card. And then he starts using it, and then once the green card is over, he puts it away. Type thing. Rose with the scythe, right? Pops his green card, pulls out a scythe, and goes to work, you know? Make it a little bit more immersive, you know? There's a lot of things they could do, man. And I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a regular little YouTuber coming up with these ideas. This is like a billion-dollar company. They got like all the budget in the world. They could go to work with ideas, stuff like that. Why they don't do it, not sure. All right, that was a little yap, but shall it get Super Saiyan 4 upgrade? Yes, I would absolutely love that. I think Shallot fits way, either that or Beast form. I think that would look really cool on Shallot for sure. What's good, Jamie? Can we get Ultra Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken? Ultra Goku? No. Not now. No. Definitely not now. Hopefully not now. That's like the last celebration technically, right? Ultra Beerus and Whis. I don't even think that's going to be... I don't think that's going to be hype enough. I think that's a super hype thing, but like to redeem themselves as a Legends Festival finale, like, no. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Ban Pro Rice. Merry Christmas to everybody. Christmas is not until tomorrow, right? Today's the 24th, or maybe it is Christmas for some of you guys, but by the way, guys, the banner does come out tonight. I will be with family for Christmas Eve, of course, you know, because that's how I celebrate it, but tomorrow, on actual Christmas Day, I will be going live and summoning for the character, of course. So I will not be summoning for the character tonight. Although tonight I'll be coming out with videos, but I won't be summoning for the character tonight like I typically would, just because it lands on Christmas and I'll be with family. So, yeah. Please, you guys really want two Ultras, huh? Has them MUI and Beast Switch. Look, I want that. The only issue that I have with that is like, okay, let's just say we get that. What else can they bring out for the 7th anniversary in 6 months, right? In 6 months, like, what are they going to do, right? Like, we just got MUI Beast. What's going to top that? Like, I feel like that's like the top, right? Unless they start bringing out Ultra LFs, then that's a different story, right? That's a different rarity, or like some kind of different rarity, right? Like Ultra finishes where like it's like a little cinematic finish. Then it's like an upgrade, but Ultra Beast and MUI is like, you can't top that, right? You can't top that. So I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. The best case scenario, I mean, the most realistic case scenario here is going to be a very basic. It sounds basic, but it's what I want the most, which is an Ultra Beast Gohan. Fate, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Fate says, not going to lie, I'm waiting for Ultra Jiren. Oh, yeah, that's going to come within time. By the way, guys, in less than a month, 3 weeks from now, we're going to get Battle Hour. So they're going to be announcing an LF or Ultra, most likely an LF, there. So yeah, pretty excited to see what they're gonna do there. Anime, I have a question. Just type in your question because see, if your question was there, I probably would have read it. Now it's just scroll through the all the comments. So just type it in. Is there a way to gift chrono crystals? There is not. No. There's no way to gift chrono crystals, unfortunately. Wild Gamer, yo, what's good, man? No, I don't think it's gonna be MUI Beast. I think this is what's gonna happen. I think Beast Gohan, Ultra Beast Gohan, right? Ultra Beast Gohan, and then 7th anniversary Ultra MUI Goku. And then what they do after that, I don't know. They could start making like an Ultra Fusion Mechanic character, like in type thing, you know? Or like, dude, they dropped the ball with Games Original. You know, I'm gonna die on this hill. I still, and it's not an excuse. I'm 1,000% sure the release of Daima, the anime, took a lot of their time for this Legends Festival. Because, of course, I mean, we can see it, right? Like, they've brought out, what, 3 banners within 3 months, less than 3 months, and they're probably making more. So it definitely took a hit. You know, it definitely took a hit due to Daima. That's what I think, right? I mean, it's facts. As a matter of fact, it's not what I think. It's facts. It did take their time. We see 3 banners out already. So in terms of taking time, it did take their time. So I think that's what's affecting this Legends Festival the most is Daima, unfortunately. Because Daima is cool, you know? Daima is cool. But it's the Legends Festival. Like, we're expecting like they dropped the ball with Games Original. They really did. Road Toll Mortal. Hi, DB Zoom. I'm staying up late watching your stream. Nice. Late. Well, it's technically morning now. It's 4 a.m. Well, do you consider 4 a.m. late? Well, it's 4 a.m. my time. I don't know what time it is for you, but do you guys consider 4 a.m. late or early? It's a good question. I would say mixture of both. Yeah, I really do. I don't want Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, like, I don't want him now. I want the character. I want the Ultra Catcher. Super cool, but I don't want him right now, right? It's 1 p.m. my country. Oh, dude, that's like the perfect time. I wish it was 1 p.m. right now. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna go with some family. You know, tonight open up some presents. You know, that type thing. So should be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. Oh, let me ask you guys a very cool question. So everybody tuning into my stream right now, typing, how did you find out about my live stream? Was it randomly through YouTube? Was it through Instagram? Was it through Twitter or X? It's Draven. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too. Oh yeah, and we need a via Instagram. Okay. Notifications, algorithm, YouTube algorithm, YouTube. I'm subbed. Okay. Instagram. A lot of Instagrams here. YouTube. No, X. Okay. Surprised. I thought I would see more Twitter here. Post notifications, Twitter. Okay. A little mixture of both, but mainly YouTube. Makes sense. Oh, man. Some guy says P-Hub advertisement. TikTok. Dude, I need to post more on TikTok, honestly. By the way, guys, I am definitely going to step on my game for 2025. In terms of my whole YouTube in general, you know, I have to just because, 2024, behind the scenes, it was really tough for me because, you know, I lost my dog. I was taking care of him. He was sick. I was like working extra to pay all his bills. So behind the scenes, 2024 was a freaking nightmare for me, man. But 2025 is, you know, I'm definitely going to step it up. What's good, anime? All right, guys. You know, let's Nah, I was gonna say let's play some raids. I could play some raids right now. I need to farm my Legends Festival medals. So another thing I keep seeing, guys, is people saying purple, right? Purple means Zamasu. Right there, that's a perfect Morse right there. I think Ultra Zamasu is coming. So the thing with that is, yes, he could come, right? He could come out. The issue that I have with that is that I don't think he's gonna come out because it would make absolutely no sense for part one to be Rose, in the mix and then not Zamasu. Like they should have just brought out Fusion. Everybody thought that before the Legends Festival, we would get a Fusion Mechanics Zamasu from Rose to Fusion Zamasu, right? Because they introduced the Fusion Mechanics. They didn't do that. So the fact that we got Rose for part one, I don't think we're going to get a Zamasu for part three. Although I could be wrong, obviously. But I don't even think a solo Zamasu would carry the finale. I think it needs to be one of these two characters. Which I think it's going to be Beast Gohan, right? And especially, guys, actually, hold on. Let me show you real quick. Let me pull it up. So you guys can see through this little cryptic message. Like, there's a little lightning, right? That screams out Beast Gohan. Like, you can see the lightning, right? Like, that's a Beast Gohan. That's like a Gohan thing, right? So I do think it's it would make a lot of sense. And by the way, don't forget, guys, right before the Legends Festival, we got a ton of superhero stuff, right? We did get a ton of like banners and stuff like that, a little mini superhero campaign. So of course it could be nothing, but we did get that. Something I would like to see, we keep tossing up a Games Original of these two, but what about a Games Original Beast Gohan and like a future Gohan, something crazy like that, like a current Gohan and a future Gohan, something wild, right? Like that would be freaking awesome. Can you imagine like a tag switch Beast Gohan and future Gohan? Like, dude, yes, freaking yes. Like, why not? Like something like something that we'll see. Like Beast Gohan is hype, right? And then something crazy introduced, like it would catch people by surprise. Like, whoa, Beast Gohan's already hyped. Now it's the game's original tag future Gohan. That'd be pretty crazy, man. That would be pretty crazy. Watch it be that. Oh my god. But they wouldn't do that because it's Dragon Ball Legends. They want to make money. Like, it's so simple to make money, right? Like, it's really that easy. Like, if you're a $1 million company like DB Legends, like they have all, I'm pretty sure they have like a little table, right? Where they all sit around and they start chipping ideas, right? Like, what about this? What about this? What about this? Like, does nobody bring up creative ideas? Does nobody think outside the box? Like, can't they just use ChatGPT to help them out or something? Like, it's 2024, 2025 technically in a week. So, like, can't they think of something creative? Like, I've been live for like, what, like 20 minutes? I've already gave so many cool new mechanics ideas, character ideas. Like, can they not think of something creative? It's not that hard. It's really not that hard, honestly. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I've read the chat here. Like I've been reading the chat. You guys are more creative than Dragon Ball Legends, right? Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. That'd be awesome, dude. I'm not sure if there's anything locked behind that in terms of if they could do that, but right? Like, you guys, I'm like, okay, let me just read the chat here. Cooler says Ultra Bio Broly to save the game. Okay, no, I read the wrong comment. Double Ultra Banner. Nah, I don't think so. Look, if they do bring out an Ultra Double Banner, guys, it has to be like, it definitely has to be like double the Z power drops. It can't, dude, so many people would be absolutely cooked if they bring out 2 Ultra Banners. They could do that, but there has to be like something to it, right? Like, every character drops at 4,000 Z power. So just pull one character of each banner and you're good, right? You got 4,000 Z power. Enough to compete, right? Type thing. There's so many creative ideas. Vegito fan says, I want LF Metal Cooler in 2025 at least. Well, Battle Hour is in 3 weeks, guys. So we're going to be getting something for Battle Hour. Full Power Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black from Heroes. I mean, yeah. like I said, I don't know if Heroes is locked behind like a contract or something. So, in terms of games original, like I mentioned, like two existing characters actually meeting up and then making their own little games original story, like that is possible, right? Like that's possible. We've seen it with Goku and Bardock. We've seen it, right? It got a lot of love. A lot of people were happy about games original, right? The banner format is a different story, right? I don't think they're gonna bring out that banner format again for part 2 of Last Legends Festival, but yeah. The reveals and stuff is 21 minutes long, basically 22 minutes long, right? 21 to 22 minutes, which is very good. So, like I said, they also say wait till the very end. So I'm expecting an LF Zenkai reveal, right? Which, to me, like, it all depends what they release for part 1, right? If they release a Beast Gohan and then they just say future Gohan is going to get a Zenkai, I'll be pretty happy with that, right? Or an MUI Goku, so that way we get a little bit of the both worlds, right? We get like the Ultra Beast Gohan, and then we also get the Zenkai MUI Goku, right? From the 4th anniversary. So, yeah. You know, another thing, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if they throw us off, because this Legends Festival has been completely weird. Like, it's just been a weird festival, man. What's good, Shadow Master? Let me drink some coconut water. And we're going to play some Dragon Ball Legends right now while we wait. But, like, don't you agree with me, guys? Like, does it make any sense that they are a $1 million company and they're not creative, right? Like, get a little creative maybe, right? Let me put on my Dragon Ball Legends here for us. By the way, I do think that Ultra Daima Goku, no. I was about to talk about Daima for a quick second. I do think that the end of Daima, of like whatever final boss, you know, whatever final episode is taking part of Daima, I definitely do think that Goku is going to get some kind of transformation with his power, with his power pole, specifically his power pole, right? That's what I think. And then I think it's going to be a pretty cool transformation. But it's between Z and Super, right? So it's got to make sense. So that's why I'm saying like his power pole in specific. So like in Super, Goku can retrace his power pole and get it back, and then go have that transformation. Like maybe like a dragon power pole. I don't know. I'm a little bit too creative sometimes, right? But yeah, let's play some Dragon Ball Legends, guys, while we wait. I do got to farm some Dragon Ball Legends medals for sure. You see, then I would be happy for Daima, right? Like we've seen a Super Saiyan Goku, which by the way, the Super Saiyan Goku, the Daima Goku that we got, is really cool. Like, I love his artwork. He's a pretty good character. His LF is, like, great, right? Like, it's a beautiful LF, right? All right, so we're going to play the Holiday Raid. Let's do that. We got to get some festival medals here, so let me see. There we go. Nice. But it would make sense, you know. No equipments, it's fine. And another thing, guys, and what I'm about to say is completely facts. Whatever they release, there is gonna be an outcry for like. There's gonna be something bad, man. There's gonna be like. So whatever they release, there's going to be a complaint on each side. If it's Beast Gohan, people are going to say, oh, another Gohan Wall Legends. If it's MUI Goku, it's going to be like, you know, like, oh, you know, passive play, which I agree with the passive play thing. But Gohan, I would prefer passive play over Gohan Ball Legends, right? And I do like Beast Gohan personally more than MUI Goku. That's just me, though. That's like a preference thing. But we'll see, though. Like, realistically speaking, maybe a Beast Gohan, like I said, game's original Beast Gohan with, like, a future Gohan. That's more realistic. Even though it's still, like, crazy for Dragon Ball Legends standard, right? Like, would Dragon Ball Legends go out their way to make something cool? When was the last time they made something cool, like, creative? The fusion mechanic, maybe, right? Like, the fusion mechanic, but that's a given. That was going to happen eventually, right? It's rare. It's rare, right? I do like Daima a lot, though. See, like, some guy says, bro, I don't want Gohan. Yeah, see, so there's gonna be people that want him, don't want him. There's gonna be people that's gonna be happy, not happy. So, I'm ready for it. Trust me, I'm ready for it. I've been through I have like 2,500 days logged in. Been playing since day one. I'm ready for it, bro. Whatever they release, there's gonna be some people upset. Trust me. What's good? Ultra the Goat. One of my mods is here. Good to see you here, brother. It's Super Saiyan 4 Goku 100%. If it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, then people would probably be upset, honestly. Like, I think that's a fair, after part 1 and part 2, I think that's a fair assessment to be upset on that, right? In my personal opinion. So, it's a very cool character, but like, not to redeem a festival, right? My personal opinion. Huge coat, but I'm hoping for Zamasu. Yeah, man. You know, I like Zamasu too, but man, Vector YouTube, I love Zamasu, bro. Like, I probably like Zamasu more than you know, just as much as you. But the fact that we got Goku Black for part 1, like, doesn't tell me we're gonna get Zamasu for part 3. Like, it makes no sense. We could, but it just doesn't make any sense. But then again, to be fair, Dragon Ball Legends does not like to make sense. So, like, we got the LF Zenkai green sword trunks, which buffs green in hybrids. We've got nothing green in hybrids so far via this festival, unless it's like getting prepared for part 3 for a hybrids team, Beast Gohan. Then that would make sense, right? How long is the reveal? 21 minutes. It's pretty lengthy, you know. Like I said, drone show, right? Drone show, LF Zenkai, Ultra reveal, you know, stuff like that. I think the fake out in the end is just gonna be the Zenkai. I don't think it's gonna be like a double Ultra character. I think it's gonna be an LF Zenkai. Well, I would guess the LF Zenkai, but it all depends what would get released for part 3, right? If we're gonna Beast Gohan, then maybe something hybrids, maybe like a future Gohan, right? That'd be pretty cool. Besides that, like, the obvious, the red MEY Goku is pretty cool. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta needs one, obviously, right? Wild Gamer, what's good, man? Hello from India. Shout out to India. Ah, man. We need a red Ultra. Do we? What do we need right now? We have a ton of great green characters. Would a counter to a green right now be ideal? Well, to be honest, to be fair, guys, like, there's pretty much every single color is taken. Like, there's a good character for every single color, honestly. Like, green, of course, we just got 2 greens. And the list just goes on, right? There's like it's less about colors and more about meta and team based, right? I think that we'll have to see what tag gets buffed here, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's true too. They did. I just read a comment with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's been the year of GT, but man, to get like, realistically, like, we just got Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Gogeta, so like, do we really want another Ultra GT character? I personally don't. Not right now. I want a break from GT. I really do. I've answered this question plenty of times, but you probably just joined. The reveals and stuff is 21 minutes long, guys. 21 minutes. 22 technically speaking. 21 like 50, something like that. The review is in 24 minutes, guys. We're just chilling here, farming some raid medals, and some Legends Festival medals until it starts. 20 minutes. Reading your guys' comments, just, you know, hanging out. If they do a game's original tag Beast with new mechanic, it would save the festival. Well, yeah, I think so. Like, depends what kind of game's original, like a Ultra Beast and Future Gohan. Like, to me, that would save the festival. Like, I think a lot of people would be happy with that. Because number one, it's creative. People wouldn't expect it, and Beast Gohan is still there, right? And it would be the first ever tag Ultra character, which is pretty cool too. So yeah, this guy's using the Mr. Popo card. That's funny. I think that would save it. I think, yeah. Well, not save it. Like, save it. Okay, yeah. The word is save it. I think it would save it. It wouldn't redeem it. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense? Like, it wouldn't redeem it. Like, oh my god. Like, now I'm gonna rank this Legends Festival the best out of them all. No, 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 no. It would save it. Like, it's not a disaster anymore, right? Actually, I think that would be the most hype part 3 ever for Legends Festival, right? Ultra MUI, if he's the last man, I think that's what you meant. If he's the last man standing, he turns into Dark Element. Ooh, that's actually pretty interesting. See, like, creative stuff, right? That's actually pretty, like, I wouldn't want MUI Goku, but right now, but yeah, that's a pretty creative idea, like utilizing the Dark Element type, kind of like Giblet. Although that would be pretty broken, to be honest. Because, like, Giblet was limited to just being a free-to-play character, right? That's a huge difference. With MUI Goku, like, he'll be a beast. He'll be Dark Element type. What else? Like, he'll have, like, the Ultra Instinct ability. Like, he'll have crazy damage. I think it's a little bit too far. But, yeah. Like, new creative stuff like that, I totally agree with you on that one. Yeah, for sure. Oh, what's something nobody's talking? Why is nobody talking about this? New summon animations. Like, where the freak are the new summon animations, bro? Like, do they not have the budget for it? I'm sure they got the budget for it. Like, I've seen how much money they make. Right? Like, how simple is a new summon animation, right? Let's just say we get a Beast Gohan. Let's just say, like, Beast Gohan is the Ultra character, right? And then sometimes Beast Gohan would pop up with the Special Beam Canyon versus a Cell Max, and Piccolo just wraps him around, right? Dude, that in itself, it's such a small thing, but people would be happy, right? Like, it's not that hard. I've been live for 40 minutes, and I've given the whole blueprint playbook of what Dragon Ball Legends needs to do in terms of creativity. Honestly. Like, okay, when was the last time we got a new summon animation? When? I can't remember. Was it Vegito Blue? Or was it Jocko's Spaceship, which was 2023 or 2022? I forgot. Was it 2022? I think it was late 2022, right? I think it was late 2022, guys. Correct me? 22. Yeah, it was 2022. Yeah, that's unacceptable. And when was the last time we got an outfit for Charlotte? Like, all of these are unacceptable. Right. Unacceptable. You know? Was it 2023? Anyways, it's been a cool minute, right? So, that's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, we're about to enter 2025 in a week. So, yeah. Yeah, it starts in 19 minutes, guys. We got 19 minutes. Almost 2 years. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So new mechanics, new summon animation. Okay, okay. What if they best case scenario? New summon animation, number 1. Okay, number 2. Game's original Beast Gohan and future Gohan. Boom, bro. The whole so many people would come back to the game. They would hit top grossing for sure. Number 1, the new summon animation. You guys got to understand, it's also a business move, right? It would get people to summon more, right? Their friends are telling, hey, have you seen the new summon animation? No, I haven't. Let me try to get it. Let me try to summon. And then they summon a little bit more. Everybody summons a little bit more equals more money in their pockets. Bro, Dragon Ball Legends, if you're watching, just hire me, bro. Just hire me. Honestly, like, I'm telling you guys, I do got a creative mind. It's a smart business move. It's a cool move. Oh, that would be pretty cool. Stop hyping us up. I'm not trying to hype you up. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying this is what I would do if I was in charge, right? I'm not trying to hype you guys up. Everything I just said is not going to happen, okay? We are not going to get a summon animation. I guarantee you guys that. I'm like 90% sure. We are just going to get one singular ultra character with maybe a brand new mechanic. Maybe. Like, that's a maybe 50-50. And then that's the Legends Festival. That's it. They're not creative enough. I've played this game way too long. They're creative. When they're creative, they're really creative, right? But that's like, what, 25% of the time? So, I'm not going to hold... Everything I'm saying is not what I think is going to happen. Just to emphasize that. Everything I'm saying is what I would personally do if I was in charge. It's that simple. Right? And somebody says Goku and Gohan fusion. Gokan, that'd be awesome. That would for sure be awesome. Oh, shoot. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Gokan would be pretty freaking sick. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that would be pretty freaking sick. A lot of people would summon on that. That would hit top grossing too. Like, top grossings on, like, they could make the money. They could hit top grossing anytime they want, honestly. The key, and this is like a business thing. The key here, guys, is to basically just be creative enough. Like, have one great celebration, like I just mentioned. New summon animation, game's original Beast Gohan and future Gohan. Have one great big creative big celebration, like I just mentioned. And then after that, all of the new people and old people would come back into the game. And then after that, it's considered a reset. And then once everybody's in the ecosystem, you just refine and retune and make everything creative a little bit more every single month. That's it. New Charlotte outfit. Boom. Boom, boom. Like, it. And I've said this. Every single big celebration needs a new summon animation. If they could do that, they would make so much money. Just because people would want to see the summon animation, right? Yeah, they think adding Super Saiyan God Goku is enough fan service for the year. Somebody says I'm excited for my GOAT merch Samasu. I love Samasu. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Bro, and Dragon Ball Legends could fucking pay me minimum wage, man. I swear. Pay me minimum wage. Pay me minimum wage. Pay me like freaking what? Like, I don't know what the freaking minimum wage is, but dude, I'll work for you guys for minimum wage. I'll work for I swear, like, just sit me down on the table. Or not even on the table. You don't need to fly me out to Japan. Just have a freaking Zoom meeting with... I mean, my name is Zoom. Have a Zoom meeting with me, man. Freaking... A quick 10-minute Zoom meeting with me. Pay me $100. And boom, you're done. You know, congratulations, you just made millions because of me. $16 an hour. Yeah, hire me for $16 an hour, and that's gonna equal you to like what? Like millions a year? Like what I just said right now, I think they would make extra millions. Somebody says the stream is so early. It's 8. Wait, what time? What time is it? He says the stream time is early. Was 9. Now it's 8. Well, you're lucky. It's 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. For me, it's 4 a.m. guys. 4 a.m. That's like, there's no worse time than 4. Maybe 3 a.m. is worse. That's it. It's like the second worst time. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes here. We got about 10 minutes. Replace Toshi campaign. And I don't even think it's Toshi, guys. I think it's the people behind Toshi. Toshi's the guy. Toshi does give up ideas, but I remember him saying something like in the lines of he only has so much control. So I don't even think it's Toshi. He probably gives up a little bit of ideas, but it's the people behind the scenes that make, and they're probably all old people, like boomers, right? That's why they're not creative the way it is. I actually like Toshi. Like, he's a pretty cool guy, you know, like I remember he was in Battle Hour, he was saying hi to everybody. He was like, he's a really cool guy, you know. Toshi's a great guy, you know, but it's not Toshi, it's the people behind Toshi, right? Am I from Canada? No, I'm not. I'm from the America. The United States of America. We need a DB Zoom takeover. Dude, I swear, if you give me Dragon Ball Legends for 1 year, this game will be Genshin Impact level of hype. Like, in terms of, like, money making. Or whatever, what's, like, the #1 gacha game right now? Like, technically, there's the new Pokemon TCG, right? Because that's Pokemon, right? Anyways, like, Dragon Ball Legends makes, like, anywhere from, like, 20 million to 30 million a month. On a good celebration, like, I would bump that up to like at least 50. Like Dokkan. Well, Dokkan has like 2, right? They have Global, they have the Japan side. So, but like, I think if I take over Dragon Ball Legends, I would legitimately make it like hype enough where they're making 50 to 100 million a month type thing. All right, guys, let's start setting things up. Let's start setting things up, man. It's 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. Let's set it up. Make sure everything's good here. Ah, man. I've been working out a little bit more consistently. There we go. There you go. We're going to keep it like this where, you know, the screen is still really big, but at the same time, you guys can see my reaction. What if it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, dude? Oh my god. You guys don't want to see my reaction if it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Game's original. Beast Future Gohan. Boom. Boom. Paint the picture. Boom. Boom. They wouldn't do that. If it's something too cool, they wouldn't do it. Right? They wouldn't do it. All right, let me read the chat here. It's chat written time. Let's break these last 10 minutes by reading the chat. Who's this guy spamming Sparking Kabito? Sparking Kabito. I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty cool, but nothing Kabito right now, please. Take Kabito out of your vocabulary right now for part 3. No Kabito, please. New meme, Toshi is just a chill guy. He is pretty chill. Ultra Buhan, that's not going to happen. Fusamasu. I think there's a higher chance of Super Saiyan 4 Goku over Fusion Zamasu. I think MUI is going to be mainly a 7th year anniversary. don't forget, guys, it's like a new big celebration every half of the year, right? So May, June, July, and technically August, it's all already a big celebration. So like in 6 months, we're gonna get another big celebration, right? I'm gonna start a campaign on Twitter, dude. Ultra Beast Gohan, Games Original, Future Gohan. That's freaking hype. By the way, I completely forgot it's 4 a.m. I'm like yapping so loud. I think my neighbors think I'm crazy, guys. I'm surprised my neighbors haven't knocked on my door. I've like neighbors glued to me. They could probably hear every word I'm saying. I think it's going to be, well, can I read that? I think it's going to be Ultra Fusion Zamasu. Well, it could be, but it wouldn't be hype. A solo Fusion Zamasu would not be hype enough to finish off what would just happen for part 1 and 2. What do you think about Arcane? I haven't watched it. Okay, let's start talking about realistic scenarios. Okay, let's start talking about realistic scenarios. Let's talk about Ultra Beast Gohan and Zenkai LF Future Gohan. That's realistic, right? Ultra Beast Gohan, Zenkai Future Gohan. That's a pretty cool little realistic scenario. Dude, I love Orange Piccolo. I'm a huge. I love Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan. This superhero movie was just awesome. I loved it. It's like two transformations where you would think it wouldn't be part of Dragon Ball Legends, right? Or of Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball World in general. It feels like a Dragon Ball Heroes transformation, right? Like an Orange Piccolo type thing, right? But it came to reality and like mainstream, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we got 7 minutes, guys. It says 5 minutes. It's weird. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Shoot. By the way, guys, I will be coming out with a ton of videos after this throughout the whole day. And at the same time, I'm speaking lower right now because I think I was screaming this whole time and yapping about Future Gohan and Beast Gohan. And my neighbor's like, what the fuck is this guy yapping about? But I will be going live tomorrow, okay, to summon for the Ultra character. Because tonight, I'm going to spend time with my family, right? Christmas, right? Open presents and stuff like that. I open the presents midnight instead of the morning. All right, we got a few minutes left here. Oh, dude, that Ultra Frieza Black artwork that I saw, it was amazing. Like, he was kind of metallic. Really, really cool. Really cool. Liked it. Liked it a lot. All right, guys. Man, it's time. Where's that Bruce buffer? It's time. Making sure everything's set up here correctly. All right. By the way, guys, expect more YouTube shorts from me. I really miss YouTube Shorts. I used to do them a lot more. I expect them a lot more for 2025. A lot more for 2025. So I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. Ralph, check the language to make sure it's English, not German, like always. Yeah, why is it on default German? That's so weird, right? That's a good call. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, why is that? It's like defaulted German. Merry Christmas, Lee. I've been playing basketball a lot lately, too. Got 1,000 people in here, dude. Pretty hype stuff. How many CC do I have? I have like around 20,000, give or take. But, of course, good sales are probably going to be, hopefully good sales are going to be available. Love driving for FedEx. Oh, do you drive for FedEx? It must be so busy for you through the holiday times. By the way, I'm expecting a package. I blame you completely. I'm kidding. He's probably going to start off, hello, everyone. He always starts with, hello, everyone. That's how he starts off. I'm your producer, Toshi, and I'm here with Yuka. Best case scenario for me, and I just thought of it, Ultra Beast Gohan, Future Gohan, Games Original. Boom, tag unit. Not going to happen, though. Not going to happen. Wish it were to happen, but it's not going to happen. Ultra Yuka. I like Yuka. I feel like her English is getting better as each reviews and stuff goes by. Hello, everyone. All right. Shallot got Beast. Oh, dude, if Shallot goes Beast, that would be freaking hype. All right, guys. Here we go. 21 minutes long is what I'm expecting. I want a cool like show as well, like a drone show of some sort. That'd be pretty cool. All right, here we go. I'm gonna skip it over as soon as it starts. There we go. Now, make sure it's not German. It is German. Why is it German all the time? It's so weird. Hold up. Let me know if it's too loud.
Hello, everyone. I'm Toshi, the producer of Dragon Ball Legends. Thanks for tuning in. And with me today is...
Hello everyone, I'm Yuka from the Dragon Ball Legends Global Marketing Team. It's good to be here.
Now, it's been about a month since the start of the Legends Festival, but is everyone having fun?
A lot has happened over this last month. Let's take a little time to review it all. This year's Legends Festival started off with 2 Legend Limited characters from the future saga of Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta and Goku Black.
Both of them are transforming characters, but they have different focuses. Vegito is focused on offense, and Goku Black is focused on defense.
Vegeto's combos are pretty incredible, aren't they?
They really are. Now, the 6th anniversary had new mechanics, like Super Vegito's guaranteed Rising Rush, and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta's Assault Chain. But with Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito's new mechanic that nullifies combo breaking effects like auto counter, once this character starts a combo, it just won't stop. Goku Black has a new specialized effect that prevents all enemies from performing special cover changes. With a host of debuffs, you can use Goku Black's defenses to survive an enemy's assault, and then immediately turn the tides with this character's offensive power.
Mai, who was released alongside these characters, is an easy-to-use supporter as well.
That's right. And not only Mai, but Perfect Form Cell and Final Form Frieza have the interesting Almighty Light Cage Awakened arts, which can be used to seal away an enemy. It feels really good when you pull it off.
The other day, Legend Limited Super Saiyan Goku Mini and Sparking Tamagami No. 3 from Dragon Ball Daima were released. Since the start of Dragon Ball Daima, new characters have been steadily added to Legends. And they are even common in PvP too.
The Daima parties are super strong after all. And this is the first time characters are coming to Legends from an ongoing Dragon Ball series, so we want players to take their excitement from watching the anime with them as they play with those new characters in Legends. This is why we've been trying to release them so quickly. We're also working very hard at adding arts card sleeves that capture the unique charm of Daima's characters. We hope you'll all pay close attention to Super Saiyan Goku Mini and Tamagami No. 3, particularly the former's legendary finish, which does an excellent job of recreating Goku's Kamehameha from the climax of the battle with Tamagami No. 3 in episode 8.
Climax.
And be sure to check out Tamagami No. 3's at times forceful, at times dexterous mastery over the hammer. Also, we've had tons of episode Majin Buu Saga Z characters this year, but there were some final additions during the festival with Legends Limited Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who can transform into Super Saiyan 3, and Sparking Vidal. Similar to the source material, there's a kind of time limit after transforming to Super Saiyan 3, in this case 100 timer counts, but you'll have access to some explosive power while transformed, so give it a whirl. And also be sure to take in the fierce charm of Vidal's special move and ultimate arts.
The bust that some past characters got during this year's festival have also been exciting.
Very true. In addition to the Zenkai Awakenings we've had, Ultra Super Gogeta, the first ever summonable Ultra character, is also being used again thanks to its new Platinum equipment. There are tons of strong characters right now, so we hope you'll all try playing with a lot of different parties.
Alright, that's been a look back at the Legends Festival, but it's about time we share some new information. Like last time, we are holding a viewership campaign for this video. We announced this beforehand on social media, but let's go over the details once more here. If this premiere and the ongoing Japanese live stream reach a total of 100,000 views worldwide, players will receive a gift of 500 Chrono Crystals. If you are watching now, be sure to share about it on social media so we can keep the Legends Festival excitement going. Now, let's jump into the latest info. First up,
We'll be holding a part 2 of Hoi Poi.
Of course.
This time will also be a step style, so just like the last one, keep on pulling to get all the featured rewards on each step. Of course, there will be great rewards, but on the last step, it will be easier to get Festival Medals 2024. So, if you haven't completed all of the special missions from which you can get up to 4,000 Chrono Crystals, be sure to play the relevant events, collect Hoi Poi coins, and use them to catch yourself back up.
next is this event.
Alright.
Part 3 of Challenge Battle is coming. As before, characters released during all Legends festivals will be the battle bonus characters. Part 3 will feature a collection of festival characters as bosses and will be harder than the previous events. Use the parties you've powered up to the utmost limit during this festival and give it your best shot.
Okay everyone, it's time. Let's reveal some new character info. It's the final new character of this Legends Festival,
put my phone
and
away.
everyone's been getting so excited about it
I've
on
seen
social
something.
media.
They sure have. We hope you're all ready.
putting my
This
phone
is
away.
the character that will bring home Legends Festival 2024. Take a look.
Oh, it's the fighter. Don't tell me it's MUI Goku. Oh, Beast. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. How they did that was really freaking cool. That was amazing. That was really cool. I'm gonna have to mute it, but that was really freaking cool. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to mute this. Holy moly, that was a freaking cool entrance.
You have no hope of winning.
Way better than MUI Goku. I'm gonna have to mute this, but way better than MUI Goku so far. In my personal opinion. Was that his green card? Was that his counter? Don't worry, guys. We'll put the sound back on. Oh my god. Oh, to Kamehameha. They went with the... Oh, wait, hold up. It's a new mechanic. Why are they showing this? Oh, what? What is that? It's a charge? It's a charge special beam cannon? What kind of new mechanic is that? Hold up. Hold up. He's going to explain that right now. I need some explanation right now, Toshi.
And there you have it. The final new character of this Legends Festival is Ultra Son Gohan Beast from Dragon Ball Super Superhero.
An ultra rarity Son Gohan Beast has finally arrived. The ink brush animation is as cool as always, but all of the individual attack animations are incredible
I
too.
gotta see that.
Absolutely. From Kamehameha to Special Beam Cannon, there's plenty of great moves. We'll talk about it more in a bit, but Special Beam Cannon will actually be part of a new mechanic.
I bet everyone is dying to know more. So let's talk about the abilities right away. First, please check out the video.
Damn it!
We got Orange Piccolo.
You have no hope of winning.
Dude, this on my home screen is gonna look so freaking sick.
You're dealing with me now. Future! You're mine! Get lost! Out of my way! Over here!
Oh, so that's his green card.
Into the line! I'm no worse. Is that all you've got? Make your peace. Special beam cannon! What's wrong? That all you got?
Son Gohan Beast is element yellow and has a Z
Yellow.
ability 3 that will buff allies with Tech Hybrid Saiyan or episode sagas from the movies. Gohan will have good capability in terms of element and Z ability with Ultra Tauros, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth, and Legend Limited
Yellow.
Super Saiyan Trunks team who got a Zenkai Awakening in November.
Yellow, let's see.
To summarize Son Gohan Beast, this character has a
Okay.
large number of very hard-hitting moves. When you combine the effects of the abilities that activates at battle start and when Gohan enters the battlefield, this character will have a combined 290% boost to damage inflicted, meaning the firepower of each individual
basically
arts
300
will be
off the
huge.
deco.
Son Gohan Beast is an easy-to-understand character that lays down incredible firepower using special move arts, ultimate arts, and a new feature that we'll explain later.
Okay.
Let's start with one of the keys to it all, special move arts. First of all, upon drawing a special move arts, special move damage inflicted will be boosted by 30%. Then, when you activate a special move art, you gain an uncancelable buff to special move damage inflicted.
Dragon Ball once,
Draw a
activate
special
once.
move arts to buff its power, then use it to get a permanent buff to special move damage inflicted. In other words, your goal is to draw special move arts and then use those special move arts. This simple game plan makes Gohan a powerful threat that can launch high-powered
I'm super
single
hyped for this
attacks.
character, guys.
Next, you have the ultimate arts. It will pierce endurance effects, and on hit,
Flies.
half of the damage inflicted will be dealt to enemy members on standby. Since it's half of the damage dealt, if you manage to land this ultimate arts on a purple
the
character you
damage.
have an element advantage against, you'll deal a frightening amount of damage to your opponent's entire team. It doesn't end there though. While this is the standard kind of ultimate arts that you draw by using the main ability, activating the main ability will also nullify unfavorable element factors. Even if you are faced with a bad element matchup, you can still deal better damage with this ultimate. Next, we have a special new attack
Auto
unique to Son
counter,
Gohan Beast.
massive damage.
This character has an auto counter against enemy raging rushes and forward charging ultimate or awakened art, and when it activates, it will deal massive damage. Having an auto counter against raging rushes is something that Goku and Final
As
Form
well as
Frieza
Rising
from the
Rushes?
5th anniversary already has, but it only stops the raging
Oh
rush.
my god.
With this character, not only will it stop raging rushes and forward
stops
charging
rising
ultimate or
rushes?
awakened art, but it can deal massive damage to the enemy as well. Additionally, Son Gohan Beast has effects to shorten own substitution counts, so just having this character on standby will make your opponent think twice about using Rising Rush or an ultimate
Let's
art.
give him sub 10 count.
You can use this alt counter both as a deterrent against enemy Rising Rushes and ultimate arts and as a means to deal some big damage. It's great for offense and defense. Actually, Gohan has one more powerful move, and it's activated with a new feature called the Activate Gauge. The Activate Gauge will be displayed to the right of the health gauge, and it can be filled by certain ability effects by using
The
art
entire
cards or
battlefield
in
by
other
tapping.
ways. Tap the gauge once it's full to activate various effects like
Nullifies
powerful
unfavorable
attacks.
element factors.
Gohan's active gauge will fill over time, and if you tap it when it's full, you can load special beam cannon and deal spraying damage to the enemy. Plus, when you fire special beam cannon
Can I
this
be
way,
vanished?
your opponent won't be able to evade it with the vanishing step. It's a tremendous attack. Once the active gauge is full, fire
Supreme
special
kick.
beam cannon and
Jesus,
aim for
bro.
an instant KO.
Oh my
After
god.
hearing all of that, you
Dude.
probably understand this, but Son Gohan
Dude.
Beast isn't a character focused on combos.
Bro.
Instead, use high-powered special move arts, then use an ultimate art or
Bro.
special beam cannon to aim for sudden knockouts.
Bro.
This character is an attacker with a simple game plan,
Bro.
just learn high-powered moves. Gohan has plenty of other useful abilities
Dude.
though, so please check the details breakdown for more info
Guys,
once it's
This
released on
guy's
the
a
official
freaking
Legends
beast, pun
website.
unintended.
For now, that's all for Son Gohan Beast.
To go along with the release of Ultra Sun Gohan Beast, Superhero from the soundtrack of the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie
We're gonna get
will be
an,
available in-game
I
for
love
a
Zenkai
limited
fake
time. There are other songs currently available in Legends too, so we hope you'll all enjoy discovering which ones you get during your battles.
That's all the new character info we have for you today. But there's still plenty more info to share, so we hope
they're
you'll stick
bringing
around
this
until
back.
the end.
Finally.
Let's start with this.
Finally, they're bringing this back.
We're holding a tower-style event from which you can earn up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals. There will be 30 stages in total, and they will get progressively harder. The characters released during this Legends Festival will be the battle bonus characters, so make good use of them to conquer all the stages.
Next up is this.
Okay, Festival Co-op Special.
Festival Hyperdimensional Co-op Special is coming. We often hold hyperdimensional co-op specials at the same time as Mega Rising summons, and there's a special kind of hyperdimensional co-op where you can earn even more dual coins by using bonus characters. Using characters released during Legends Festival 2024, including event-exclusive characters in your parties, will increase the number of dual coins you get as it drops. It's not often you get a chance like this to earn large amounts of dual coins, so make sure you use the bonus characters and get as many as you can.
Next, let's introduce new equipment.
We'll be adding a new equipment
Yellow
for
and
Element
Sun
Yellow
family,
characters
okay.
with tag Sun Family.
So it should fit perfectly with Ultra Son Gohan Beast.
That is right. It will also work with powerful characters like Legends Limited, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, who appeared during the 6th anniversary, as
I
well
want that
as
tree
Legends
cool.
Limited Goku from the Dragon Ball Z The Tree of Might movie. You can obtain it from the Ultimate Equipment Collection, so be sure to try it out. And what's more, we'll be holding an Equipment Ultra Upgrade Bonanza.
This is the first time this Legends Festival will be holding an Equipment Ultra Upgrade Bonanza.
You're right. And Ultra Upgrade Bonanzas are your very best chance to get the ultimate equipments. Don't miss out. Try to make as many strong pieces of equipment as you can.
And now for this event.
Space Time Duel. Okay.
We'll be holding New Year's Super Space-Time Duel, a special season of PvP raiding matches that will start at the end of 2024 and last into the start of 2025.
It's the very last and the very first PvP event of the year, so you know it will be good.
For sure. The prizes are even better than normal, with up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals, Legends Limited Multi Z Power 100, and more available at the exchange shop. Use all those new characters and Zenkai Awakenings that have been released this Legends Festival, and enjoy some raiding matches.
Now for another event to enjoy during New Year's.
Yes, I like this one.
We're
5
holding
raids.
a New Year's gift raid, the once-a-year special raid. For this raid, there will be 5 bosses arranged on a map. Each boss has a set element. Characters without an element advantage will barely be able to inflict any damage, so be sure to challenge the bosses using the right characters. Also, you'll be able to get an exclusive item reward from each boss. From the exchange shop, you can get Chrono Crystals and slot removers, as well as amazing rewards that you can't get from normal raids, like Element Exclusive Legends Limited Multi Z Power 100 and Large Arts Cores. And on top of that, you can complete missions by defeating each raid boss a set number of times and get Legends Limited Multi Z Power 600
show off an
from the
Alex
mission
Zenkai.
rewards. Plus, each stage has certain bonus characters. All of the characters released in 2024 will be bonus characters, so use them well and get all those special rewards. We're not done yet though. For the New Year's gift raid this time, you'll also get medals that can later be exchanged for a new event-exclusive character Z Power, as well as a new Zenkai Awakening character's
new
Awakening
event
Z
exclusive
Power.
Okay, so new character.
We'll announce the event character and the character getting a Zenkai Awakening on our social media accounts at a later date, so keep an eye out for them.
As you can see, there's a whole host of incredible events for you to ring in the new year with.
I could not agree more. Equipment Ultra Upgrade Bonanza, New Year's Super Space Time Duel,
lot
and
of stuff.
the New Year's
A lot of
Gift
stuff.
Raid are all
Anniversary
amazing
Tower.
events. So we hope you'll all enjoy Legends to send off 2024 and then start 2025 off right with Legends as well. And starting this year, we'll even be holding New Year
Bargain bonus.
Super Bonus Week, an event where each day of the first week of the year will be like Legends Weekend.
It's great that the weekend bonus battles will be held every day. I think players will be most excited about the Super Zeni battle. We also plan to release part 2 of the ongoing login bonus, from which you can get a total of 300 Chrono Crystals and more. So be sure to log in and enjoy Legends every day. Lastly, let's talk about the social media campaign. We are having a social media campaign to celebrate the release of Ultra Son Gohan Beast. For this campaign, we have an original game for everyone to participate in. Increase your score through number of taps and the cards you pick, and aim for a high score. You'll be able to post your results to X, and if you do so and include specified hashtag, you'll get in-game rewards. You can try as many times as you want until you reach a high score. The details will be posted on our social media accounts at a later date. That's all we have for you today.
Where's the Yellow
Ultra Son
Zenkai?
Gohan Beast is arriving and there are plenty of events to enjoy during Legends Festival this New Year's, from the Equipment Ultra Upgrade Bonanza to the New Year's gift raid.
That's right. In addition to those, there's the 100 times summon with guaranteed Legends Limited characters, the Festival Challenge when you log in each day, Monday every week on Monday, and more. Legends Festival isn't over yet. There are other events coming that we couldn't get to today, so please look forward to those as well.
There's so much more
Other
coming that
events.
it's hard to believe we just announced the last character for Legends Festival 2024. As we approach the end, keep in mind that the expiration dates for the various exchange items are also approaching. Remember to use them before the expiration date and exchange for your rewards. Do you have any closing words for us before the end of the year, Toshi?
Of course. This year, we reached 100 million users and, during the 6th anniversary, released the first characters that can fuse during battle, so we think it was a pretty good one. Once again, you have all of our thanks for playing Legends in 2024. Next year will be the 7th anniversary, and we're planning to evolve Legends even further. You better be ready for it. We're considering various different things, so you can look forward to beyond that as well. But first, please enjoy Legends Festival 2024 right until the very end.
No.
Thank you everyone,
Zenkai
and thank you for
announcement. I'm
watching
surprised.
to the end. Bye!
Bye.
I'm surprised. No Zenkai announcement. Okay, that was a dude. Let's read his full kit, guys. Okay, let's read his full kit. Dude, I gotta take a piss. I want to read his full kit. That was amazing. I'm really hyped for this Gohan, guys. Let's do this. Let's pull up his full kit here. No, that wasn't mid. That was actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be the first one to say when that was bad or good. The only bad thing is that there was no LF Zenkai, but I'm sure they're gonna announce it. But that was really cool. Hold up. This Gohan's gonna be freaking insane, dude. A freaking special beam cannon that you can dodge, bro, with the freak. But I want to read his full ability, so let's do that. Let me pull it up. Hold up. Let me do this. Okay, let me pull up his full abilities here. So let's go. All right, pulling it up. There we go. Here it is, guys. Let's see how good he is. Already looks freaking amazing. All right. Let's see. Let's see how Beast is. Let's see here. All right, guys. So we're going to be reading Beast Gohan's full abilities and kit here. I'm excited. I'm very excited. We're not going to read the briefing. We're just going to get straight into it. So he is element yellow. Okay. His Z ability is 5% to ultimate and awaken damage inflicted by tag Hybrid Saiyan and 42% to Hybrid Saiyan or episode sagas from the movies, base strike and base blast attack during battle. I'm assuming he's going to be of course, offensive character. I think melee, but we'll have to see, right? So we'll read the cards last. Let's just read his abilities first, okay? So his main ability is draw Ultimate Arts card, Violet Destruction Kamehameha next. Restores own health by 30% and ki by 50. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 5 timer counts. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies. Destroy card effects for 5 timer counts. Okay, and 25 timer counts have passed. So basically you just want to just wreck somebody with the Violet Destruction Kamehameha because the unfavorable element factors, right? So we have that. So his let's see, his unique ability number 1. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 200% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 70%, cannot be canceled. Reduces impact and pierce damage received by 15%, cannot be canceled. 50% to key recovery, cannot be canceled. Increases card draw speed by level 1, cannot be canceled. And -5 to strike and blast cards costs, cannot be canceled. Okay, so pretty good damage reduction. Of course, a lot of damage given as well. Let's see here. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores own health by 15% and ki by 30. Okay, so that's every time he enters the field. That's pretty good. 90% to damage inflicted, cannot be canceled. Activates once, so that's already 290%. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 10-timer counts. Nullifies own attribute downgrade and abnormal conditions for 10-timer counts. Activates 3 times. Destroys all your enemies' special move arts card, which is great. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -40 to special arts power for 10-timer counts. So special move and special. So I don't get this because he destroys all of the enemy's special arts, but he also -40%, but they're not going to have the special arts, which is fine, I guess. But yeah. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or a blast card. Okay, so he randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Activates once, at least it's to once. And of course, it resets after character switches. Restores unique gauge by 20%. Okay, so we're going to have to read his unique gauge as well. 20% to damage inflicted for 10-timer counts. Applies buff effect. 20% for 10-timer counts. That's pretty good. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions when cover changing for 10-timer counts. Activates once, which is great. Every time he uses it. Okay. And activation counts when it resets. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies, destroy card effects for 5-timer counts. Activates once. And of course, it resets on switch. So a lot of card protection as well. Let's see here. That's one huge first ability, dude. Applies the following effects to self when this character draws a special arts move card. Okay. He restores. This is what we read before, but restores ki by 30. Plus 30% to special move damage inflicted for 5-timer counts. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies, destroy card effects for 5-timer counts. So applies buff effect, nullifies a lot of this going on. And cancels attribute downgrade. Okay. The following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. He restores own health by 3%. He also shortens ally substitution count by 2, activates twice. Activation count resets on switch, and inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 10 to all arts costs for 5-timer counts. When he's hit. Every time he's hit. Wait, every time he's hit. The following effects occur every time he's hit. It's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let's just say there'll be plus 20 most of the time, right? That's actually pretty good. And the following effects occur if own remaining health is 50% or below. Activates once. Restores own health by 40%. So he does get his health a lot here. And reduces enemy's ki by 100. So a combo dropper. Kind of like Vegito Blue. Not Vegito Blue. The Super Vegito. And destroys all your enemies' cards. So basically a combo dropper. And steals enemies' special arts. Steals enemies' special arts cannot be used for 10-timer counts. So a lot to unpack here, guys. That's just his first unique ability. That's insane. And he still has the special beam cannon ability. Okay. So knocks enemies back. So ability number 2. Unique ability number 2. Knocks enemies back to long range if cover change is performed against their strike arts attack. And you can combo in supers, of course. While this character is in one of the following states, okay, so this is what we read. If own unique gauge is 30% or more, consumes entire unique gauge to auto counter enemy forward charging ultimate and awaken or rising rush. So activates once. Okay. So on the following state. So let me reread this. Hold up. So while this character is in one of the following states. What's the following states? Sliding, moving, or standing still, sidestepping, or left and right, receiving an attack, changing cover. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see. So yeah, it's like Goku and Frieza's 5th year anniversary ability, right? Where he consumes it. It only activates once, but it's really good, dude, because it also works against ultimates, right? Let's see here. Charging ultimates. Yeah, so ultimates and rising rushes. So he can literally counter an ultimate or rising rush. That's broken. That is broken. And on top of that, he still has a special beam cannon. Of course, it excludes abnormal conditions and special states caused by certain arts. Own unique gauge will disappear after auto counter activates. Oh, it will disappear. Okay. So, of course it would. And this character's unique gauge decreases while he's on the battlefield and gradually recovers while they're on standby. Auto counter will not activate when changing cover if ability effect is preventing this character from performing special actions. Oh, okay, so it will not activate upon cover changing. Same thing with Goku and Frieza though, right? Okay. Because everybody has a cover null nowadays. For the most part, right? Okay. So applies the following effects when auto counter activates and deals massive impact damage. You randomly draw 4 cards when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores own key by 50. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 5-term accounts, which is amazing. Destroys all your enemy's cards, and the damage from this attack cannot cause the enemy. So he causes damage too. Okay. So he doesn't just counter, he causes damage. That's pretty cool. Very slowly charges own active gauge over time while this character is on the battlefield or on standby, which is not his it's basically his active gauge, which is his special beam cannon, right? So activates a special beam cannon that targets the entire battlefield by tapping the entire battlefield, just the enemies, right? I'm assuming. Just by tapping the active gauge when full. Applies the following effects to self upon special beam cannon activation. Nullifies unfavorable element factors. So dude, that's insane. That's insane. So this no red characters. So Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks wouldn't tank this, right? So that's amazing. And nullifies enemies, restores health when it reaches 0, while this character so nullifies endurance. Okay. Cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. This attack cannot be evaded with a vanish step. This attack cannot be cover changed. This attack cannot be cover changed against. Resets own active gauge to 0 if special beam cannon misses. So how would it miss? Oh, when a character switches, deals supreme damage. Okay, so how would you miss? So this attack cannot be evaded with a vanish step. This attack cannot be cover changed. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this. Charges own unique gauge by 5% every time an ally is hit with an enemy's arts attack. An ally, okay, activates 10 times. The following effects occur when an enemy activates an ultimate arts, awaken arts, or rising rush while this character is not defeated. Shortens own substitution count by 10 so he can use his rising rush ability, right? And cancels enemies attribute downgrades or upgrades and buff effects activates once. This character is like an Ooga Booga unit, dude. This character is like, you could just pick up a little 5-year-old could pick up Dragon Ball Legends and go to work with this character. This character is a little like, dude, he's the easiest character to understand. He is the easiest character to understand. Literally, like, he's a straightforward character that does a lot, right? A lot of damage. And by the way, we haven't read his arts cards. So let's see. Okay, let's read his green card. Restores own health by 15% and ki by 50 upon activation. The following effects occur on hit, which he charges forward. Draws a special move arts next, activates 3 times, which is great. Randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Okay. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when. Okay, wait. Okay, so he cover null for 10 timer counts. Of course, that's 2 cover nulls he gets, right? From activating a card and his green card, which is good. And inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade. Plus 30 to damage received for 10 timer counts. And you could combo in pretty much everything to it. And it has blast armor. Okay. So let's read his, his blast card, strike impact, or a strike card, strike impact. So he has blast armor, applies attribute upgrade -10 to enemies, sustain damage cut effects for 10 timer counts. Okay. His blast card in blast impact restores own ki by 10 upon activation, which is solid. Special move. Okay, so he gets a lot of special moves here, guys. So let's see what he does. Deals massive impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 15% to special move damage, cannot be cancelled, activates twice, and increases Dragon Ball by 1, activates once. The following effects occur on hit, which shortens allies' substitution count by 3 and reduces enemies' ki by 100. Wow. Okay. So what about his ultimate, which is Violet? What is it? Violet Kamehameha, something crazy. So his ultimate is deals supreme impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 40% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, cannot be cancelled. Nullifies enemies, of course, health when it reaches 0. And the following effects occur on hit. Half of the damage will be dealt to the enemy. Okay, so this is good. So half of the damage. So if he hits let's just say a purple character, half of the damage will be dealt, which is going to be a lot of damage, to the standby members. And of course, it cannot be caused for them to die. Of course, we know that. And inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -50 to health restoration for 15 timer counts, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it actually is. And of course, it has blast armor. So yeah, this character is amazing. He's yellow too. I'm very impressed. He's, like I said, he has basically 2 very broken gimmicks, which is the Rising Rush nullification, as well as ultimate arts. And he has the special beam cannon, which you basically cannot dodge. Basically, right? Maybe if you're Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you could dodge that. But yes, dude. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What does everybody think? No, he's not blue. He's yellow. Oh, I haven't checked out his artwork as well. So I have to check out his artwork. Well, we saw a little image of it, but yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. The thing, okay, now let's see some stuff that he's probably lacking for the better reason. He doesn't have double card draw speed, which is good for everybody, right? You can't have everybody having double card draw speed. PvP is going to be toxic. Yeah, it's going to be insane, dude. He has some gimmicks. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here because I have some videos to record. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm hyped. I am hyped. I will be coming out with videos. I will be summoning for this character live tomorrow. Okay, not tonight, tomorrow. And of course, I'll keep you guys posted on my social medias. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Merry Christmas, early Merry Christmas. I'll go live tomorrow for Christmas as well. But yeah, I'm super hyped for Beast Gohan. This was the character that I personally wanted. So yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. And with that being said, hopefully you guys have a blessed day and stay tuned. And no, he doesn't have endurance. No, for good reasons. And yeah, I'll catch you guys very shortly for another video.